Yes, next problem, write down please. A telephone company has 500 subscribers on its list and collects fixed charges of rupees 300 per subscriber. Rupees 300 per subscriber. The company proposed to increase the annual subscription, and it is believed that every increase of rupees 1 will discontinue every increase of rupees 1, one subscriber discontinue the services. Find what is the increase company should do to get maximum revenue. Total subscribers are 500 initially. Each is paying rupees 300. Total subscribers are 500, each paying 300 rupees to a company, telephone company is there. And now what the company has decided that they are going to increase the revenue, increase the subscription amount. So as they decided that they are going to increase them, when they have done the survey, they found that if they increase by 1 rupee in the subscription, one subscriber will discontinue. So question is how many rupees they should increase that their revenue collection remain maximum. So in this case, what you should say, revenue we want maximization, and let we increase X rupees in the subscription. Earlier we were taking 300, now the company decided 300 plus X he will be taking from each subscriber. This is the amount they are taking from each subscriber, 300 plus X. As we are taking 300 plus X from each subscriber, that means the amount or the number of subscriber will be 500 minus X. Whatever rupees you have increased, that will decrease the number of subscribers. 1 rupee increase, 1 subscriber will decrease. 2 increases, 2 subscriber will leave the subscription, right? 3 increases, 3 subscriber will discontinue. So we will say 300 plus X, let X rupees we are increasing in the each subscription, then 300 plus X, and then the subscriber will be 500 minus X. And now only the thing is they want the maximum revenue. So revenue formula is already there. Now you can calculate it. dr by dx you calculate, and then x value, and then second derivative. You will find out the maximum revenue easily. So this question now you can complete. There's a simple derivative and equate to 0, and then second derivative you try. So this question I'm leaving on you now. Next question please. Find the point on the curve. Find the point on the curve y square is equal to 4x, which is nearest to the point 2, 1. Which is nearest to the point 2, 1. Question is, find the point on this curve which is nearest to the point 2, 1. On the curve we want a point. Let the point on the curve be x, y, and we want that this length should be minimum. This is P point, this is the Q point. We want that the PQ distance has to be minimized. So to get PQ, what I should say, the 2 points are there. So distance formula I'll calculate, it will come x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square. And given condition is this, xy is the point on the curve, so it will satisfy here. So we have y square is 4x. So what I do here in this case, PQ will be equal to under root x and y, two variables, convert into a single variable by satisfying this condition. So in x, we can write y square by 4 minus 2 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square. And better will be squaring this, we'll do PQ square will be y square by 4 minus 2 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square will be taken as z. And then you can differentiate it easily and you can solve the question. dz by dy we'll take now. When you differentiate this, it will come 2 times y square by 4 minus 2 into 2y by 4 minus 2 times y minus 1, sorry, plus 1. And this has to be equated to 0. This 2 and 4 get cancelled out. Then I take this total, we'll take the LCM as 4. When you take the LCM 4, it will come y square minus 8y, sorry, y cube minus 8y, then 4 to the 8 plus of 8y, and then minus of 8 come out to be 0. And then you can write this as y cube minus 8 is coming 0, y is coming 2. And then we go for second derivative, d2z by dy square. What it will come? Derivative when you take it will be 3y square. Right or no? And at y is equal to 2, when you take, it will come out to be 3 into 2 square, coming a positive 1. That means the length is come out to be minimum. And now they are asking what is the point of this curve, which will be giving the length minimum. So already we know y is coming 2. So when you put y as 2, it will come 4 will be equal to 4x. So x is coming 1. That means this point come out to be 1, 2, which will be on Q point here on the curve, which will be giving minimum distance from P. So if you want PQ to be minimum, this point will be 1, 2. Now coming on next question, write down please. Find the area of greatest isosceles triangle. Find the area of greatest isosceles triangle inscribed in a given ellipse. Inscribed in a given ellipse, having its vertex coincident with one end of its major axis. Coincident with one end of its major axis. This is the ellipse we have. A dash, this is B dash, this is the origin we have. Equation of ellipse we have x square by a square plus y square by b square is coming 1. This is the equation of ellipse given. Question says this is the equation of ellipse we have. In this ellipse there must be an isosceles triangle should be inscribed, and we have to find out the area of that triangle to be maximum. Having one vertex at one end of the major axis. It is given in the question that the isosceles triangle which you are making should have one of the vertex on one end of the major axis. So this is one end of the major axis. Here we have the one vertex of the triangle and then the isosceles triangle you are going to form. So here I'll make the isosceles triangle. Here I'll join it. This is making isosceles triangle A. Let this point is P, this point is Q. And as it is isosceles triangle, this length is clearly equal to this length. This triangle if I take, this triangle if I take, are they congruent triangles? ये side दोनों की same है? Yes or no? ये लेंथ आपकी यहाँ से सेम आएगी क्योंकि ये लेंथ अगर सेम है तो ये है दिस आर सिमेट्रिकल डायग्राम, तो ये लेंथ आपकी इसके इक्वल आएगी. ये कॉमन साइड है ही आपकी. अगर ऐसा है तो ये दोनों ट्रायंगल कॉन्करेंट हुए. कॉन्करेंट होते इसका मतलब ये एंगल 90 तो ये भी 90. Clear? And let the coordinate of this point is x comma y as it is here in this, so we can write minus x comma y. Here we have the coordinate minus x comma minus y. And this point we have a comma 0. Now when they say area of the triangle is to be calculated, area आपका निकलेगा half base into height, so half into base. Base आपका ये वाला part y है, ये भी y है, y and y, this will be 2y. Don't take minus, minus is only because of coordinate. Length आपकी ये भी y है, ये भी y है, so it will come out to be 2y. Into height, height is this. This part is simply a. यहाँ से यहाँ तक ये पार्ट आपका a है और ये पार्ट आपका x है. So this come out to be x plus a. Then this two clearly get cancelled out. I got it a is equal to y into x plus a. Right? And y and x, this point satisfies here on this ellipse. ये point भी आपका यहाँ satisfy करेगा. इसका मतलब we have a relation x square by a square plus y square by b square is 1. This is my given case. And as it is given case, I should put this in terms of y or in terms of x. Better we will take square of it because y square is easy to calculate. So I'll write y square x plus a whole square. And this has come out to be z for us. And now I want y square value. So can you calculate y square value? So y square by b square is 1 minus x square by a square first. Then I'll write y square is b square into a square minus x square by a square. This is the value of y square we got. So what z comes out to be now? Y square means b square by a square into a square minus x square into x plus a whole square. Okay, and now we should differentiate it. So I go for dz by dx. What that will come? B square by a square. When you differentiate, it will come minus of 2x. A plus x whole square plus this will come out to be a square minus x square and then 2 times a plus x. Now we will solve it further. It should be equated to 0. Then I get it b square by a square, and what is common here? 2 is common. A plus x whole square will be common because this will give a plus x into a minus x and 1 is here. So I got it a plus x whole square is common. Then what it will come? Minus of 2x. Or 2 already we have taken common, so left is minus x. And here it will come out to be what? A plus x gone, so it will be plus a minus of x. Coming equal to 0. Or I should say it is dz by dx comes out to be b square by a square 2 times a plus x whole square, and this will come out to be a minus 2x. That has to be 0. So from this, what I get, x will be minus a, or x comes out to be a by 2. X cannot be minus a because this is the distance, you can't, or the length of the part, so you can't have this as negative, so it will be rejected. This is coming the value, x is equal to a by 2. And now we go for second derivative and check whether it is maximum or not. So d2z by dx square is coming twice b square by a square is here. Now when you differentiate this, it will come 2 times a plus x into a minus 2x plus. This will be 2 times a plus x whole square into minus of. And now we will check whether this is maximum or minimum. So we go for d2z by dx square, where x is coming a by 2. When you take it, this is 2b square by a square. This part is clearly 0, because when you put x as a by 2, this is coming 0. Left is what? It is minus 4 into a plus a by 2 whole square. It is coming negative. So here we will say at x is equal to a by 2, we have the area come out to be minimum. And now they are asking, sorry, maximum. And we want the area to be calculated. So just find out what was the area in this case. And they want the area. This is actually a square. So what is the area we have this time? Area we have b by a under root of a square minus x square into under root of a plus x. Sorry, it was whole square, so it is simply left a plus x. And x we have a by 2. A square minus a square by 4. This will be a plus a by 2. And now when you solve it, area comes out to be b by a into, this will be root 3 a square by 4, so it will be root 3a by 2 into, this is 3a by 2. And now when you solve it, a and a get cancelled out, it will come 3 root 3ab by 4. This will be the area we will be having of isosceles triangle inscribed in ellipse. One more question of this kind. This came in board exam also. It was NCERT problem. One more question they ask in this. Please note that also. Find the area of greatest rectangle this time inscribed in the given ellipse. Inscribed in given ellipse. This time we want the rectangle to be inscribed in a given ellipse. This is the ellipse, and in that one rectangle is inscribed. This is ellipse we have, and in that rectangle is inscribed, and we want the area of this rectangle to be maximum. So what we do in this case, when it is a rectangle, again this length and this length has to be same because it's a symmetrical diagram. So ये length और ये length अगर same है तो ये equal distance पे होंगे. Let the coordinate of this point be x comma y. This come out to be x comma minus y. Here we have minus x comma y, and here we have minus x minus y. And as you want the area to be calculated, this part is clearly 2x and this part will be 2y. Y and y 2y, x and x 2x. So the area comes out to be 2x into 2y again. or I should say area is come out to be 4xy. And how to do it now? Square of this better you convert. So I write down a square is 16x square y square. And this y square I'll convert from here in x square. So I get it 16x square into b square by a square into a square minus x square is the z. And now you can simplify dz by dx you can take and just find out what is the area of this rectangle. So same procedure question again, only the expression was needed that I made, and after that now you can just differentiate one time, equate to 0, second derivative and find out where it is maximum, and then they are asking the area. Its area should come as 2ab. ये आपको बता देता हूँ, final answer 2ab आना चाहिए. Area of the rectangle should be 2ab. Next question please. A point on the hypotenuse, a point on the hypotenuse of a right triangle, a point on the hypotenuse of a right triangle is at a distance A and B from the sides of the triangle. A point on the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle, a point on the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is at a distance small a and small b from the two sides of the triangle. Question is, show that the length of this hypotenuse is minimum, and that minimum length should come as a power 3 by 2 plus b power 3 by 2 whole power. Sorry, it is 2 by 3. This is 2 by 3. This is 2 by 3 whole power 3 by 2. This should be the length we have of hypotenuse. That you should keep in mind. So what is question here? There is a right angle triangle. On this right angle triangle, there is a point P, which is at a distance A from it and B from here. A is the distance of this point from this base, and B is the distance from this side. So A is from here and B is from here. And now they are asking what is the length of this hypotenuse that to be minimized. So my question is, length of the hypotenuse, we want that to be minimized. A and B are clearly given as a constant, which is actually the distance of any point on the hypotenuse, which is the distance A and B from. So what I do in this case, first I take this angle is theta. Another variable is not there, so we created theta. This is also theta in that case. If I take this triangle, perpendicular is known to us, hypotenuse we have to calculate. क्योंकि ये length आपको चाहिए, ये भी length चाहिए. So I take this triangle first and I calculate perpendicular, and hypotenuse means it will be sine theta. Sine theta is perpendicular is A by the hypotenuse, that is PC. So I should say PC will be A by sine theta, or I should say A cosec of theta. Same way we go for cos theta. When you go for cos theta, it is base over hypotenuse. So I should say B by AP. Or I should say AP will be B sec theta. And now the question says the length of this hypotenuse to be minimum. So length is what? AP plus PC. AP will be what? B sec theta plus A cosec. This is the length we have. Length is AP plus BC. So it will be B sec theta plus A cosec theta is the length of hypotenuse. And I want this to be minimized. To get this minimum, what I do here, first I'll say dl by d theta equal to B sec theta. So I'll write B sec theta tan theta plus it will be coming minus of A cosec theta cot theta should be equal to 0. And then I write down B sec theta tan theta come out to be A cosec theta cot theta. Convert in sin and cos. B sin ही आएगा, cos दोनों में नीचे आएगा, तो it will come out to be sin theta by cos square theta. And this is come out to be A cos theta by sin square theta. Now when you solve it, it will come sin cube theta goes this side. A by B, or I should say tan cube theta is A by B, or I should say tan theta is A by B power 1 by 3. This is the value we are getting. Now we should check whether it is giving minimum length or not. So to get the minimum length, we should go for the derivative. This is the derivative we have with the minus sign, right? dl by d theta, I'll write once more. It was B sec theta tan theta minus A cosec theta cot theta. So now we go for second derivative. I get a d2l by d theta square. So when you go for d2l by d theta square, what it will come? B, first we differentiate sec theta, so it will come sec theta tan theta and tan theta remain as it is. So it will come sec theta tan square theta plus tan theta is sec square theta, so B sec theta and sec square theta, so it will come sec cube theta. Then minus A cosec का करेंगे तो cosec theta cot theta minus आएगा तो ये प्लस हो गया A cosec theta cot square theta, and then come out to B, फिर प्लस आएगा, cot का होगा minus cosec square, तो plus of A cosec square cube of theta, right? And now we want d2l by d theta square at tan theta. d2l by d theta square, where tan theta is coming as B by A or A by B, A by B, whole power 1 by 3. Now one thing you should keep in mind, that this tan theta is coming as a positive value. That means theta is acute and this is acute angle. Obtuse हो ही नहीं सकता, triangle का angle है. इसका मतलब ये tan theta आपका प्लस आ रहा है, ये प्लस आने का मतलब सारे एंगल आपके यहाँ पर प्लस आएंगे. Whatever tan theta, from that you find out sec theta or tan theta or cosec theta, everything you calculate, this come out to be positive. Why? Because the angle is acute. Acute angle means first quadrant means all trigonometrical ratios will be positive. So it will come out to be positive. And hence we should say the length of the hypotenuse come out to be minimum. And if the length of hypotenuse is minimum, now we should go on this length calculation. अब length कैसे calculate होगी वो देखो. इसके लिए एक triangle बना लो. This is theta. Tan theta is perpendicular by base, so it will come A power 1 by 3, B power 1 by 3. So it will come out to be root of A power 2 by 3 plus B power 2 by 3. This will be our hypotenuse. And now I want the length of this, so it will come out to be B sec theta plus A cosec theta. Just check here, B sec theta. Sec theta is what? Hypotenuse by base. By base, B power 1 by 3 plus, then come out to be A cosec theta. Cosec theta is perpendicular, hypotenuse by perpendicular. So it will be root of A power 2 by 3 plus B power 2 by 3 divided by A power 1 by 3. Now I get it, L is equal to B power 1 by 3 and B is here. So it will come out to be B power 2 by 3. Root of A power 2 by 3 plus B power 2 by 3 plus, यहाँ आएगा A power 2 by 3 under root of A power 2 by 3 plus B power 2 by 3. This part is common in both, so I get it A power 2 by 3 plus B power 2 by 3 is common. Left is B power 2 by 3 plus A power 2 by 3. And now when you solve it, what this will come out to be A power 2 by 3 plus B power 2 by 3 whole power 3 by 2. This is the answer. It is another NCERT problem and very good question. You should do it. Next question, write down please. One more question which we got in board exam. We should know it. Please write down. Tangent to the circle x square plus y square equal to a square. Tangent to the circle x square plus y square equal to a square at any point on it in the first quadrant makes intercept OA and OB on x and y axis respectively. On x and y axis respectively. O being the center of the circle. Find the minimum value of OA plus OB. Find the minimum value of OA plus OB. Today we are completing maxima minima. Many questions I have done. Next time I'll be starting with integration. And please, initial classes don't miss, otherwise you will be in problem. Integration will also go. Some have not joined differentiation, so because of that they got the problem in application. Same way, if you will miss initial classes of integration, you will be in problem. And integration, there will be so many results. Every day we are going few results, and if that result you miss, that type of question will be going out. And in it's a big chapter. And what will come, we can't say. So many results, what result to apply, that will be only possible when you will be going to be regular in the class. You will identify which form is there, you can solve it. So now this is the question we have. X square plus y square is equal to a square is the circle. That means one thing is clear, that circle will have the center 0, 0. And its radius come out to be A. Now it says that in first quadrant, any point you take on the circle and you draw a tangent to it. That tangent makes an intercept in first quadrant as OA and OB. These are the intercept length we have. On the first quadrant, it will cut x-axis at A point, y-axis at B point. So the intercepts are of length OA and OB made by the tangent on x-axis. and y-axis in first quadrant. And I want OA plus OB is to be minimum. I want this length is to be minimized. Question is, we have to minimize this length. OA, that is this length, OB is this length. We should find out minimum length of it. So to get this length, what we do first is we'll join this with the center. Clearly this angle come out to be 90. This length will be A only. Clear? This is 90, this length we need OA. So let this angle I'll take as theta first. If I take this theta, then this will be clearly perpendicular to it. This will be base and this will be hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is OA, perpendicular will be A and base will be this point. Let this point is P here. So AP will be the base. So as you want OA means hypotenuse we want and perpendicular is there. So I go for sine theta. That is perpendicular by hypotenuse means A by OA. Or OA comes out to be A cosec theta. And if it is theta, then automatically this will be 90 minus theta, because this triangle if I take, then this angle is 90, so this is 90 minus theta. If it is 90 minus theta, then this will be perpendicular again. This will be hypotenuse again. So again I calculate now sine of 90 minus theta is perpendicular is A by the hypotenuse is OB. Or I should say OB comes out